so close to the church, to God, believe me, because to be near the Pope, to have the picture near him, I felt very lucky.
Ignatius also liked Pope Benedict, but he says that he's surprised Benedict didn't remain the Pope until he died, like Pope John. We have been making phone calls, searching for the very latest news affecting you right here in Northeast Ohio. And Cedric, you just did another round of beat calls. What are you finding?
Well, Macy, there are plenty of things going on later today, but not so much overnight. Nothing new to report in the last 10 minutes. And while you were sleeping, you actually didn't miss much either. Cleveland firefighters worked on a garage fire over on Clark near West 41st. Meanwhile, Cleveland police investigated reports of a flipped car near the 176 ramp near Steelyard. Other than that, pretty quiet overnight. So if you see news happening, send me your news tips. Call the newsroom, Facebook, or tweet me at Cedra Mayfield. Then look for your tips and stories that I post at newsnet5.com. Macy, back to you.
All right, Cedra, this morning up to a dozen local firefighters may soon be out of jobs. The city of Lorain was denied an extension to a federal grant that originally allowed them to hire those 12, and now they are facing a nearly 15% cut to the Lorain Fire Department. That could mean longer response times, equaling more dangerous conditions to firefighters. Officials say the rejection notice came as a complete surprise.
With the sudden loss of these funds, that maybe they should go back to the drawing board and kind of slice up the pie so that we can keep everybody working in all departments.
The city of Lorain must finalize its budget by March 31st, so they still do have some time to move the money around. Mike.
Macy, 447 right now, and we're still following news. It's breaking overnight. Terrence is live on the road on the highways and byways. Terrence, what are you finding?
Yeah, Mike, we just passed Great Northern Boulevard. We're going to be heading east on 480 coming up here pretty soon. Still no snow, still no flurries on the roads just yet. Of course, as soon as things start falling from the sky, and of course I will be keeping my eye out for that because I am from Maryland, not used to Ohio weather quite yet. So, Mike, I will let you know as soon as I see anything here on the roads. Back to you.
I used to live in Maryland. It's not all that different, Terrence. You'll be fine. All right. And our breaking news coverage continues on newsnet5.com. Thank you, Terrence. Macy.
Well, those of you just ending your night shift, maybe you noticed a little bit of freezing rain overnight when you were headed home. Roads kind of slushy in some places. Well, that was overnight. And as you just saw from Terrence, not much of an issue right now. What's ahead for us, Trent?
Mainly just a few flurries. That's all we'll be dealing with throughout the day today. But, as we go throughout the whole day, you could get upwards of around a dusting. Nothing too major. The big weather story is going to be this colder air settling in. It's cold this morning and it's breezy. This Canadian air is settling in, and that'll be here through the weekend. Right now, though, as we just saw outside, Terrence Lee said no flurries, and we're not seeing anything on the Power 5, just a few little speckles here and there. It's cloudy out there. You can't rule out an isolated snowflake here or there, but we'll say mainly snowflake free, just a few flurries. I do want to point out, though, look at this from our satellite. There's a little break in the clouds just over the lake.